What's up, guys? I'm Kevin Lerena, WBC World Champion, and I'm going to be blind ranking some boxing. Let me retake that. Retake. What's up, guys? I'm Kevin Lerena, WBC World Champion, and I'm going to be blind ranking some boxing legends. The Rose of Soweto, Dingaan Tobela. He's an A-plus type of fighter. I think one of the greatest to ever come from South Africa. One of 3 WBC World Champions. So he's definitely an A-plus, right up there kind of fighter. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. For what he's achieved, winning the heavyweight world title, then facing depression and coming back and winning it again, I think we have to put him as supreme. Of our era, one of the best to have done it. Over here, he has Pretty Boy Floyd, but he'll go by the name of Money Mayweather now. Supreme. GOAT. This is Vladimir Klitschko, massive puncher, the brother of Vitaly. I think we got to put him as A-plus fighter. If that's what we're going for, supreme, A-plus, B-plus, C-plus, he's an A-plus kind of fighter, international boxing star. He has his brother, Vitaly Klitschko. I believe, in my opinion, that Vitaly was better than Vlad, but I'll still put him as A-plus. I think he was in a tough era and he did well, international star. Baby Jake Matlala, one of the greatest from South Africa to ever do it. I think he was a straw weight, minimum weight, and then flyweight. World champion. I only watched him, obviously, on YouTube and highlights. I never got the opportunity to watch him live. But a South African champion, we got to put him right here. A-plus kind of fighter. I'm running out of space for the A-plus guys. Big George Foreman, legend. Won the world title in his 40s. After retiring, you got to put him as supreme. Muhammad Ali, no questions. Arguably one of the greatest of all time. The pugilist specialist, Lennox Lewis. Modern day heavyweight GOAT. Supreme. Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I stand under correction. Pac-Man is a 7 weight division world champion. 7 different weight divisions. So you got to put him as supreme, as a GOAT. Iron Mike Tyson, I think, an absolute legend, ferocious puncher. In the time that he had, and when he was his most electric, he was scary and frightening to fight and watch, I'm sure. I'm going to put him as A, based on the fact that, he went through a lot of hardships in his career, and I can't say he's the greatest of all time, but he's definitely a superstar. So, supreme, he's an A-plus fighter. Alexander Usyk, the GOAT of our era. You got to put him as supreme. He's a phenomenal fighter. I feel bad for Mark, though. I feel like Mike Tyson. Nah. If I'm putting Usyk as GOAT, how can I leave Iron Mike Tyson out? Usyk of our era is phenomenal, so I'm going to put Mark over here. He is supreme, the youngest heavyweight champion of the world. Rightfully so. You can't put him as A+, even though A+ is a good grade to have. Canelo Alvarez. He'll go here. I think he's an A+ kind of fighter. One of the faces of boxing at the moment. I don't think he's supreme, but I do think he's A+, phenomenal fighter. So that's my blind rankings. None of these guys are B grade, C grade, D grade, E or F. I'm going to go supreme, Mike Tyson, Manny Pacquiao, Tyson Fury, Floyd Mayweather, George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, Lennox Lewis, and Alexander Usyk of our era. And then the A-plus fighters, who I wouldn't say they're supreme. They're not the greatest of all time, but they're right up there in what they've achieved. Dingo Ntobela, Vladimir Klitschko, Vitaly Klitschko, Baby Jake Matlala, and Canelo Alvarez. I think that's fair. None of these guys are B, C, D, E, or F. They're all champions and GOATs in their own right. And I believe my blind rankings are sufficient.